Hello everyone, and welcome to my Y&R Homies channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Spoilers for The Young and the Restless. Wednesday, February 12th, Billy and Sally lose control after Sharon is rejected. According to Wednesday's spoilers on The Young and the Restless, Sally Spectra and Billy Abbott lose control in Paris, and Sharon Newman is rejected. Let's start by discussing Sally and Billy's vacation, which will enable Sally to combine work and play. Naturally, Sally may find it difficult to concentrate on her work while Billy is there to woo her with romantic gestures. Together, Billy and Sally will go on an exciting journey that will cause them to lose emotional control. Sally may realize she's in too deep for that at this point, despite her best efforts to remain vigilant and guard her heart. Billy and Sally will probably only need to have faith in one another and hope that their romantic journey doesn't end badly. Daniel Romalotti Jr. and Michael Graziardi will have to make a tough decision once they return to Genoa City. Daniel has several concerns about Billy's presentation, despite the fact that he enjoys the thought of concentrating on something different and removing himself from his sadness over Heather Stevens' veil bloom. Daniel has excellent reason to be concerned because he is aware that Billy frequently fails at all of his endeavors. Phyllis Summers' Michelle Stafford's involvement and her own wildcard status make that particularly true. Phyllis, however, will keep promoting Abbott Communications as a fantastic possibility in the hopes of persuading Daniel to provide some positive news to Billy shortly. On Wednesday's episode of Y&R, Summer Newman Allison Lanny will have a cold encounter with Sharon. According to our predictions, Sharon will apologize for her role in the recent horror that Summer's family endured. Ian Ward Jordan and Ray Wise Sharon will continue to feel guilty for disposing of Heather's body and providing Daniel with false proof, but Colleen Zenk should bear the most of the blame for what transpired. Sharon will be ignored even when she tries to apologize to Summer. Summer seems to doubt that she will ever move past what Sharon done and will essentially reject her apologies. Don't miss what's coming up on The Young and the Restless because teasers indicate that Sharon could need to revise her strategies for making apologies. Make us your go-to source for Young and the Restless spoilers, predictions, news, and updates. CDL is the place to be. The Young and the Uneasy weekly spoilers, Sally and Billy woos. The Young and the Uneasy Billy Abbott and Sally Spectra are romantically involved during the week of November 4th to 8th, 2024, according to weekly spoilers. On Y&R, a couple has a setback in another scene while others relentlessly pursue the truth. View the most recent CBS soap opera spoilers. Weekly spoilers for Young and the Restless. Billy Abbott chases Sally Spectra. Young and the Restless teasers for next week state that Billy Abbott and Sally Spectra fall in love. Concerned about their connections with Chelsea Lawson and Adam Newman, they gradually became closer and became friends. They were both devastated and suddenly single after learning about Adam and Chelsea's night together. On Young and the Restless, they continued to cross paths and began spending more time together. After a night of drinking, things changed when they ended up kissing. They both decided to put it behind them and remain friends. But following week, Billy takes a more significant move, and everything changes. Therefore, they could decide to start dating in the near future. The majority of Genoa City, particularly Chelsea and Adam, will undoubtedly be taken aback. Billy is forced to make amends with Lily Winters later on. Y&R weekly spoilers, Kyle and Claire are divided by Summer. A new pair encounters a problem when Jason Thompson and Billy Abbott are getting to know Sally Spectra and Courtney Hope. The boyfriend of Claire Newman Haley Erin, Kyle Abbott Michael Mealer, was recently spotted having a nice moment with his ex-wife, Summer Newman Allison Lanny. It was entirely harmless, of course. It appeared, though, that Summer could be resurfacing some old emotions. Claire wasn't happy about it, either. On Young and the Restless, Summer soon upends Claire and Kyle's situation. She later gets into a fight with Chancellor Connor Floyd over her brother Daniel Romalotti Michael Graziardi's legal issues. Therefore, their relationship might not continue very long, and a reunion of Skyle might be imminent. Diane Jenkins, Kyle's mother, in another someone receives an enigmatic message from Susan Walters. Meanwhile, Alan Laurent Christopher Cousins is going to get a surprise from Tracy Abbott and Beth Maitland. Furthermore, Nate Hastings Sean Dominic makes the decision to assist Amy Lewis Valerie Pettiford. The young and the uneasy spoilers for next week. Sharon's running out of time. Later, Sharon Newman appeared on Y&R. When Phyllis Summers Michelle Stafford corners Sharon case, she starts to fear. Phyllis says she is framing Daniel and has evidence that Sharon killed Heather Stevens Vale Bloom. Daniel observes from the sidelines, and Sharon wants to know what she's talking about. Daniel later makes a commitment to ensure justice is served. He is obviously aware that he did not murder Heather. Additionally, it appears that he is beginning to believe his mother regarding Sharon. Therefore, if they work together, they might be able to demonstrate her guilt on Young and the Restless. If so, Sharon Newman could become irate again if they push her too much. In addition, Christine Blair Williams Laura Lee Bell, Daniel's lawyer, conceals a secret. Damien will claim that a meeting with his mother is not taking place when Holden informs the real Damien about his conversation with Nate and his desire for Amy. Damien will appear uncomfortable when Holden says that these folks even appear to know his coffee order. Damien will encourage Holden to continue posing as him after determining that they need to learn more about the nature of this game. Audra will open up to Amy about her family problems and receive motivation at Crimson Lights. Nate will acknowledge that Damien declined to see Amy and that the meeting didn't go well once he gets there. Nate will imply that they seem to be missing something significant if he becomes concerned that he won't have another opportunity to talk to Damien. Victor Newman Eric Braden will complain about his family fussing over him when he returns from the hospital at the Newman Ranch. Jack will go over to see how the family is doing after Kyle Abbott has told him about all the turmoil with Jordan and Ian Ward. Victor will argue with Jack because he will believe that Jack came just for Nikki. Victor will caution Jack to keep Kyle away from Claire Newman before he leaves, even though Jack will finally see he should leave. Victoria will then wonder why Victor finds Kyle and Claire's relationship so problematic in Monday's Y&R episode. Victor will remind Nikki of his hatred for Jack and the Abbotts, but Nikki will also protest. Victor intends to make Claire feel the same way he does by the time they are done dating. Diane Jenkins Abbott will also discuss all of the Jordan and Ian mayhem with Kyle in the interim. Diane will foresee that Victor would attempt to destroy Kyle and Claire after noticing that they had become fairly close. Since Victor will believe that his relationship with Claire is stable, Kyle will extend an invitation for Victor to try. Later on, though, Jack will express to Diane his worries over Victor's warning and the potential damage he may bring. Jack will, however, make it plain that he will not tolerate Victor taking anything more away from Kyle. Daniel Romalotti Jr. will inform Summer Newman and Phyllis Summers at Society that Sharon Newman has been found not guilty at all. Phyllis will become furious, but Daniel will clarify that Ian made a confession prior to his passing. Phyllis will ultimately agree to overlook it, even though she will still believe Sharon should bear the cost of the frame-up and will perceive it as a tactic. After that, Billy Abbott will sell Daniel and Phyllis on his new media empire, which Jack is funding. Phyllis will be more excited about working with Billy, but a doubtful Daniel will have many questions. Daniel will caution Phyllis that Billy's involvement appears to spell disaster for all of his endeavors after he says they will discuss it more and come back to Billy on this. Daniel will be concerned that Billy will always fail. According to teasers for The Young and the Restless, Billy will continue to hope that Phyllis and Daniel will formally join his initiative. Watch to see whether he receives positive news. Make CDL your go-to source for all the latest news, updates, forecasts, and sexy Young and the Restless spoilers. When Amy acknowledges that Nathan Hastings was Damien's real father and not Jackson Kane, things will become worse. Amy will insist it's real and emphasize how important it is for Damien to have family after she's gone, despite Damien's concerns that this is some sort of hoax. Damien will leave Amy crying because he won't be interested. Stay tuned for updates on Nate's efforts as he reassures Amy and makes a prediction regarding reaching Damien, according to spoilers for The Young and the Restless. For amazing Young and the Restless spoilers, predictions, news, and updates, CDL is the place to be. Return frequently for more Y&R information.